And now it's time for World News on WHPR TV.
You're listening to WIN, Workers Independent News, a production of Diversified Media Enterprises. I'm Doug Cunningham. 484 Boeing workers and retirees will be better off by May 21st when $47 million will come their way. The money was awarded by an arbitrator for denying the workers union representation in 2001. Their union, the Society of Professional Engineering Employees in Aerospace, stood by the workers through court actions and all the way to the National Labor Relations Board. Boeing denied the union representation of the workers at Boeing's Palmdale plant and its Edwards Air Force Base facility in California. The award to the workers forces Boeing to pay all of the money workers would have gotten from their union contracts, plus 10% interest. Northwestern University football players in Chicago are voting today on whether or not to join the College Athletes Players Association. They'll be the first college athletes to vote on joining a union. Northwestern University is appealing the NLRB decision that the Northwestern University football players are de facto school employees with a right to form a union. If the NLRB agrees to review the decision, the ballots from today's union vote will be impounded and not counted until the Labor Board's review is done. Could cheerleaders be next to follow the Northwestern athletes into the labor movement? 4 former cheerleaders of the Buffalo Bills are suing the team, charging minimum wage violations. Lawyers representing the former cheerleaders say the Bills failed to pay them properly under New York minimum wage laws. The suit says the women worked hundreds of hours each year but were paid well below New York State's minimum wage. Known as the Buffalo Jills, the cheerleaders say each member of the squad works about 20 hours a week in unpaid labor.
Poverty wages had to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Poverty wages had to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho!
New York and New Jersey port workers protesting their low wages this week. The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey has formally adopted an increase in wages, an immediate $1 an hour increase, and a raise to $10.10 an hour next year. In February, Port Authority Executive Director Patrick Foy directed the major airlines to give the 12,000 airport workers a raise. Some employers did and some didn't. Robert Hill is a vice president with 32BJ SEIU.
Hopefully from there they'll make a plan, and we want to advocate that they need to make a plan to finish the job and get to health care, living wages, and comparable wages to the rest of the Port Authority workers.
Workers Independent News is proud to be heard on The Union Edge, Labor's Talk Radio. Live nationwide weekdays noon to 3 p.m. at theunionedge.com.
Workers Independent News puts workers and their unions on the national radio news airwaves every day. To help keep Labor's voice on the air, go to laborradio.org.
You've been listening to WIN, Workers Independent News. For more information, visit laborradio.org.
World News is brought to you by Roku Detroit. With 8 million viewers worldwide. Go to WHPR TV DetroitLive.com.